A film composer is someone that takes the film before anything's on it. There's just the dialogue and the sound, and does all the background music and all that kind of either orchestral or rock music that you hear going throughout the film underneath the action, underneath the dialogue. And it pretty much starts from the first frame of the movie where you see the opening credits all the way to the end when it says that no animals were harmed during the filming of the movie. And you know, it's the kind of music that is supposed to affect emotion. It's supposed to affect your mood as you watch the film. Scoring films and writing songs are similar, but they serve different masters. When you write a song, I can go in and just kind of whatever comes into my head. I think of a hook or a chorus or some cool riff, and I'll start writing that way. And maybe it's lyrically driven. I think of a lyric, and then oh wait, I can write this lick on the guitar, and it all starts shaping kind of organically from itself. Film music, on the other hand, completely serves what's on the screen, and its object isn't really to be heard necessarily or noticed, but it's to enhance the scene that you're watching in the movie and kind of create an emotional connection with the film. So what I don't start writing out of the blue, whereas a song I'll start writing any old way. For a film score, I'll actually need to watch the film with no music in it. And you'll just see the dialogue happening, and then all of a sudden it kind of something starts happening in my my mind, and that's when I start writing the themes, start writing the melodies, and it starts just kind of falling into place that way. When I start writing the score for a film, pretty much my mind is always writing the score 24 hours a day. And even when I'm sleeping, it always seems to creep in. You're taking a shower, you're thinking of melodies. But the real hardcore writing time, it comes when you're watching the film and you're sitting down, behind the piano or just with a pencil and paper or whatever, guitar, it doesn't matter. And it's just like I see the film going, and then I hear melodies in my head, and I just have to put them down. I have to write them down before I forget them. It's kind of deconstructive the way I write, because I don't kind of tinker around and try stuff. I'm one of those people that hears the melody in my head. I don't know where it comes from, but then I have to quickly try to write it out or get it hit to tape before I forget it, before it just disappears. So most of the time I'm watching the film, and those are when the ideas are really hitting me. But after a while, I've memorized the film. I probably watched the film 1,000 times when I'm scoring the picture just through the process. So I can step away and walk off into another room and sit down at a piano or some other instrument and kind of start playing some music and thinking, well, this might be cool for this one part where there's a car chase, someone's coming around the corner, and I think, oh yeah, that might be really cool. Or there's a romance, and I might be better sitting away from the movie for a while and writing a piece on the piano and something really heartfelt. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. Like I sometimes find myself with movies going on at the same time. I get kind of slammed by a few different films, sometimes as many as 6. And during those times, you just gotta budget your time like crazy. I mean, I kind of do it where I'll actually write out a schedule for the day. Okay, I'm going to write music for this movie, and then I'm going to go to this one, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to devote 2 hours, and I have to write this amount of music during that amount of time. And it has to be pretty regimented, because unlike recording a rock album, something I found very quickly, you kind of, like in the rock world or in the pop world, you can write these deadlines, but they're not real, You kind of have somewhere, and you're going to release a record in December sometime or something. It's kind of, but it's not really necessary for each moment. And also, you're recording the music basically for yourself. You're your harshest critic, and you have to make sure that it lives up to your standards to get on the record. Or with film scoring, the movie is being released on this day, and it ain't moving. Like I've had situations where I'll go out to get I'll be writing, and I got to get out of the studio. I'm going to go get something to eat, so I'll I'll bail and I'll be walking across the street to a restaurant. I'll see a bus go by, and there's the poster of the movie I'm scoring on the bus with my name on it, and I barely started them, and I see this coming out in 4 weeks or something like that. And so the time factor is just insane. There's no time for like writer's block or anything. You just got to do it, and you know that a director's going to be coming by to hear the music, studio is going to be approving the music, and you've already scheduled the day before you've written a note. You've already scheduled the day at which you're going to go conduct the music, and sometimes it's only weeks, and usually it's about 70 minutes, 80 minutes of music that needs to be written. So you just got to be really on top of your game in terms of budgeting your time and being able to really go full blast without sleeping very much.